Okay, welcome to another Level One Kinstretch class. Today we're going to emphasize the spine. What you'll need for class is a yoga strap. If you don't have a yoga strap, you can use a towel. If you can touch your toes with straight legs, then you don't need either. We also need 2 yoga blocks and 2 tennis balls. And then we're going to start on our backs. So go ahead, get yourself nice and comfortable laying on your backs. Legs out nice and straight. What I like you to do in this position, just focus on drawing the breath all the way down to the bottom of your pelvis, and then squeezing the breath out. Nice long breath in, then exhaling, squeezing the breath all the way. Again, drawing the breath in to the bottom of your pelvis, then exhale, squeeze the breath out, nice and gentle. We're going to do this 3 more times. Breathing in and squeezing out. Again, breathing in and then squeezing out. Last time, breathing in and now squeezing the breath out. Next, I'd like you to take your arms up overhead. Get nice and long. As you inhale, reach your fingers away from your toes away from your fingers. So inhale, reach. And then exhale, let it go, just melt into the floor. Feel free to sigh. Again, inhale, reach. And then exhale, let it go. Melt into the floor. Feel free to sigh. One more time. Big inhale, reach, 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 reach. And then exhale, let it go, melt into the floor. Good, now take your arms by your side, bend both knees, have both feet flat on the floor. I'd like you to imagine that there's a birthday candle all the way up on the ceiling right above you. Draw a deep breath in down to the bottom of your pelvis, and then exhale, try to blow out that birthday candle. Again, big breath in, blowing out that birthday candle. One more time, big breath in. Blowing out that birthday candle. Excellent. Hopefully you feel these inner core muscles activated. And now we want to challenge these inner core muscles. So I'd like you to imagine that there are 20 birthday candles all the way up there on the ceiling. Take a huge inhale. Then exhale, blow all 20 birthday candles. Again, huge breath in. Blow out all 20 birthday candles. One more time, huge breath in. Exhale, blowing out all 20 birthday candles. Excellent. So now what I'd like you to do is slowly reach up towards those birthday candles. Then tuck your chin, pick up your head, and try to look into your belly button. We're curling your spine here. I'd like you to try to curl your spine a little bit more every time you exhale. We're going to take 5 big exhales here. Exhale, curl a little bit more. Again, big breath in. Exhale, curl a little bit more. Turn on those abdominals and those obliques. Big breath in. Exhale, curl a little bit more. Ask more for those abdominals. Again, big breath in. Curl, curl, curl. Curl one more time. Big breath in. Try to curl even a little bit more. And then slowly come on back down. Take your hands right by your sides. We're going to do a counter movement with floor bridge. I'd like you to lift your hips up as high as you can. Then draw your belly button in towards your spine so your abdominals support your lower back and that your spine's in neutral. Now 5 exhales here when you're trying to lift your hips up a little bit higher. I'd like you to press down the shoulders, the hands, and the heels. 6 points of contact. So big breath in. Exhale, press down, lift up a little bit more. Keep that back nice and straight. Again, big breath in. Exhale, lift a little higher with those hips. Feel those hips turn on. Feel those hamstrings turn on. Feel the upper back turn on. 2 more times. Big breath in. Exhale, lift a little higher. Again, big breath in. Exhale, lift a little bit higher. And then slowly come on down. Beautiful. We're going to go back to our abdominal curl. So tuck your chin. Lift your arms all the way up. Look into your belly button. Then, if it's available to you today, I'd like you to lift your knees up over your hip sockets so you're loading those lower abdominals. In this position, we're trying to make in your spine. So try to lift the pelvis and the shoulders off the floor. 5 deep exhales here. Try to pull the heart closer towards your belly button every time you exhale. So big breath in, exhale, curl a little bit more. Again, big breath in, exhale, curl a little bit more. Big breath in, exhale, curl a little bit more. 2 more times, ask more for those abdominals. Again, curl, 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 curl. Last one, big exhale. And down. We'll go back to that floor bridge one more time, so arms by your side. Reach your fingers away from your shoulders, pull the shoulders away from your ears, and squeeze your shoulder blades together. Then lift your hips up the sides again. Next, draw that belly button in towards your spine to support your lower back. Trying to keep a neutral spine here. Press down with the hands, the shoulders, and the heels. Try to lift your hips up a little bit more. So big breath in, exhale, trying to get a little higher. Feel those upper back muscles, those glutes and those hamstrings turn on. Exhale, lift a little higher. 2 more times. Big breath in, exhale, lift a little higher. 1 more time. Exhale, lift a little higher. And then slowly come on down. Excellent time. We're going to go back to that abdominal curl one more time. So tuck your chin, curl up, reach for the ceiling. Then lift your knees up over your hip sockets. And if it's available to you, straighten your knees completely straight. In this position, we're trying to make a teardrop shape of your body. Fingers are reaching for your toes. 5 deep exhales. Try to get up a little bit higher every time you exhale. Ready? Big breath in. Exhale, curl a little bit more. Again, big breath in. Exhale, curl a little bit more. Big breath in. Exhale, curl, curl, curl. 2 more times. Ask more from those abdominals. Stay with it. Last one. Exhale, curl. And then slowly come on back. Excellent. So from here, we're going to make our way up to a seated position. We're going to do the same exact exercise. So you may need a yoga strap for this part of the exercise right now. So what I'd like you to do is, if you can't touch your toes, take the yoga strap, work around your feet, tuck your chin, look into your belly button, and hold this position. We're going to use some isometric contractions. We're going to try to separate your heart from your toes, but we're going to hold on to either the strap or your toes so that there is no movement. We're using these isometric contractions to help loosen up your back. If you ever had a jar, you try to twist it open, you get stuck. Sometimes by going the other way, it helps loosen. So we use isometric contractions to loosen up the back side of our body. So I'd like you to go ahead, get into your forward fold, look into your belly button, hold on to the strap or hold on to your toes. Take a deep breath in, exhale, curl a little bit. Now with 50% of your strength, try to separate your heart from your toes. So separating heart from toes for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let that contraction go. Use your abdominals, curl forward, pull yourself deeper into that forward fold. Walk your hands up the strap or down your feet. Find a deeper position. Second round. Try to separate your heart from your toes with 60% of your strength. So heart from your toes, separating for 5, 4, 3, keep that tension going, 2. Now freeze right here, let that contraction go. Exhale, curl deeper into that forward fold. Walk your hands up the strap or down your feet. Find a deeper position and hold on again. One more time here, so 70% of your strength. Separate heart from toes, toes from heart for 5, 4, feel those back muscles engage. 3, feel those hamstrings engage. 2, and now freeze again. Let that contraction go. Exhale, curl, fold deeper, tuck that chin, walk your hands up the strap or down your feet a little bit more. This is your deepest position. We're going to hold here and breathe. I'd like you to blow out those 20 birthday candles again 3 times. So big breath in, exhale, blowing out. Again, big breath in, exhale, let your torso melt over the legs. One more time, big breath in. Exhale, melt, 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 melt. And then slowly let go of the strap, let go of your toes. Roll up one vertebrae at a time. Hopefully you feel like you have a little more length through your spine. And we're going to do some articulations through your spine. So we can put the strap off to the side. What I'd like you to do is lift your arms up as high as you possibly can. Exhale, use your dumbbells to fold forward. And then inhale, reach forward and float back. Again, exhale, folding forward. Then inhale, reaching forward, coming up. One last time. Exhale, folding forward. And then inhale, reaching forward and coming up. Exhale. So now we're going to add on to this. So as we fold forward, I like you to look at your legs and literally try to lift your legs off the floor. So arms up as high as you can. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, lift your legs and fold. Then press your heels into the ground and float back. Again, exhale, lifting your legs, folding. Press your heels into the ground, floating up. One more time, lift your legs, folding. Press your heels into the ground and float up. Excellent, well done. Beautiful. From here, we're going to take a little break from working your spine, and we're going to start working on your toes, your ankles, and your knees. So I'd like you to bend your knees, place your feet flat on the floor. Look at your toes right now. Just try to lift your big toe up as high as you can, and then set it back down. Again, just the big toes. Try to keep your 4 outside toes down on the floor. Just lift them up as big, as far as you can. If you need to, you can always take your hands and hold those 4 outside toes down if you're struggling. As long as you're trying to lift the big toes up, you're doing the exercise well. This time, lift the big toe up and hold it up. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rise. Now keep the big toe down. Lift the 4 outside toes up as high as you can. And try to spread your toes. So just trying to lift the 4 outside toes. That's it, the best that you can. Today's not a good day for me. My foot is cramping, but that's okay. One more time, lifting up and holding. Good, try to spread those 4 toes as you lift a little higher for another 3, 2, 1, and down. Excellent. Now lift all of your toes up off the floor and just tap the big toe down. Tap it down 5 times. Try to keep the 4 outside toes up. Excellent. Last one, hold it down. Hold it down for 5, 4, 3, 2, and rise. Good. Now lift all your toes up again. Tap the 4 outside toes down. Trying to keep that big toe up. Down and up. Down and up. This time, hold the toes down. Holding down 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now a fun one. So try to wave your toes up and wave your toes down one at a time. Start with the big toe, lift one up at a time, and then try to wave them back down. As long as you're trying to do this one at a time, you're doing the exercise correctly. Good. Excellent. One more time, just trying to lift one up at a time and place it down. Beautiful. So now we'll switch order. We'll start with your little toe and work towards your big toe. Lifting up and placing down. Again, lifting up and placing down. Try to be as specific as possible. One more time. Excellent. Beautiful. From here, we're going to move up to your ankle. I'd like you to hold your shin really tight with both hands. And then we're going to draw some big circles with your toes. So this is called a controlled articular rotation. And what we're trying to do is go through the biggest range of motion that we can. We want to be on the outer limits of your range of motion here. So we're making a nice big circle with your toes. We also want to go nice and slowly. We want to go slowly because we want to spend more time in these positions to create more pressure, to stimulate more mechanoreceptors, which is going to help your brain, your motor cortex, to move your body better, more efficiently through space. So go slow. Good. Let's change direction now. Let's go the other way. So we're going big and we're going slow. And now what I'd like you to do is try to be very smooth as well. Okay? It's okay if your foot's not so smooth in making the circle. If it starts to jump around or skip certain positions in that circle, that's okay. Just try to be smooth through those positions the next time around. Good. The reason we want to be smooth here is that we're trying to exert control over our joint. And then let's switch sides. If you could read my shirt, it says control yourself, and that's one of the main premises of Kinstretch, is that we're trying to control how our body moves through space. So, other foot, drawing a nice big circle, the biggest circle that you possibly can with your toes. Shin stays still, it's only the foot. We're also going nice and slowly so that we're activating the mechanoreceptors in the joint. Go slow, give time for activation to occur. Now we're also trying to be smooth, 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 smooth. Good. Let's go the other direction. So we're being big, we're going slow, and we're being smooth. That's it. Take your time. Make it big, and then be smooth as possible. Excellent, well done. From the ankle, we're going to progress up to the knee. We'll switch over to the other leg. Like you have the heel on the ground, lift your toes up towards your shin, take your hands, hold on to your kneecap. In this position here, we're going to rotate your shin in and out. So turn your toes in, toes out. You can take your hand, you can help your shin bone actually rotate in and out. Like the front of the shin bone, rotate in almost 45 degrees, and rotate out almost 45 degrees. In and out, in and out. Excellent. Good. So now what I'd like you to do is point your toes in, and then we're going to add the flexion and extension of the knee. Hold on to your thigh with your hands here. Extend your knee. Good. Now as you bend your knee, turn your toes out. Turn your toes back in. Extend all the way. Now bend nice and deep, turning your toes out. Again, toes in, extend, turn your toes out, and then freeze right here. Let's go the other direction. So toes are pointing out, extend, point your toes in, and turn your toes out, extend. Point your toes in, and then one more time. Toes out, extend, toes in, and then excellent. And we'll switch sides. So left heel on the ground, toes up toward your shin, hands underneath. Rotate the shin in and out, in and out. Try to go as far as you can in each direction. Take your time too. So see if you can be smooth with this motion too. 2 more times. In and out. In and out. And then point your toes in. Hold on to your thigh. And let's extend your knee. And then bend your knee and point your toes out. Again, toes in. Extend. Point your toes out. And bend. Toes in. Extend. Toes out. And bend. Toes in, extend, toes out, and then pause right here. We're going to reverse it. Toes out, extend, toes in, and then again, toes out, extend, toes in, and then toes out, extend, toes in, and then. Awesome job, beautiful. So let's bring our legs together for a moment. Just clear out some space here because we're going to do an exercise where we're going to take your legs nice and wide. So sit up nice and tall, hands out in front of you. Just try to lift your legs up and try to slide them out as far as you possibly can. Now from this position, we're going to take your knees. We're going to try to drive your knees to the outside of your shoulders. So nice and tall. Try to squeeze those knees all the way up to the outside of your shoulders. And then take your hands to the inside of your legs. So this position is called bear sit, and in this position we're going to try to pivot our knees in like this, we're going to activate our groin muscles, and then we're going to drive our knees out. So hold on to your shins, lift up your chest, be nice and tall. Your elbows are blocking your knees, and then we're going to work your knees in with 50% of your strength. So proud chest, start working your knees in towards the middle for 5, 4, so 50% of your strength right now. 3, 2, 1, lift your arms up, and drive your knees out a little bit further, and then take your arms down, proud chest. Take a deep breath in and out. This time, work your knees in with 60% of your strength. So here we go, working in for 5, 4, 60% of your strength. 3, 2, 1, let it go. Drive your knees out, 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 out. Be nice and tall. Big breath in, big breath out. And then bring your hands back down. Excellent. Let's do it again. So take a deep breath in and out. Get nice and tall through your spine. Work your knees in towards the middle, 70% of your strength. So working in for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take those hands away. Drive your knees out a little bit more. Excellent. Bring your hands down. Lift up your chest. Take a huge breath in. And then blow out 20 birthday candles. Let's do that 2 more times. Big breath in. Exhaling out. Let your knees just melt wider open. Again, big breath in. Exhaling out. Well done. And then from here, arms up. Try to slide your feet out as wide as you possibly can into your straddle position. Excellent. Then we're going to go back to that exercise we were doing before, the forward folds. So we're going to reach your arms up. We're going to rotate your torso. Exhale, fold over that right leg. Then reach out away from your hips and then float back. Then over to your left leg. Exhale, folding. Then reaching out and floating out. Let's come back to the right. Exhaling, folding. Reaching out, coming on up. Now over to your left. Exhale, folding. Reaching out, coming up. One more time each side. Exhale, folding. Reaching out, coming on up. Then over to the left. Exhale, folding. Reaching out, coming up. Beautiful. So now we're going to add on to it like we did when we're doing the forward folds. We're going to look at our legs, and when we fold over, I want you to lift your leg up off the ground. So arms up. Lift your right leg up off the ground as you fold. Press your heel into the ground. Come on. Now to your left leg. Lift the leg up off the ground. Fold. Press your heel into the ground. Coming up. Back to the right leg. Exhale. Lifting the leg up. Folding. Pressing the heel down. Coming up. Up. Over to the left leg. Lifting the left leg up. Folding. Pressing the heel down. Coming up. One more time each side. Lifting that right leg. Exhale. Folding. Pressing the heel down, coming right up. Now over to the left. Lifting the leg, folding. Pressing your heel down, and coming. Excellent. So now we're going to work right through the middle here. So we're going to lift both legs up at the same time and reach far forward. So take a deep breath in. Exhale, lift your legs, fold into the center. Press your heels down, and come back. Again, exhale, lift your legs, fold to the center. Then press your heels into the ground and come back. One more time. Exhale, lift your legs, fold. And then inhale, press into the ground and float on. Beautiful. From here, we're going to slide your legs together. And this is where I'd like you to grab your 2 yoga balls. So after doing all those global flexion movements for your spine, we're going to get more specific. We're going to try to articulate your thoracic spine. So hold one yoga block between your thighs. Sit up nice and tall for this. Take the other yoga block, hold it over your heart like this. By the way, if you're having difficulty sitting up nice and tall with your pelvis level to the floor, you can take that yoga block, you can sit on it instead so that your pelvis is level to the floor. So yoga block here, yoga block over your heart. You're going to sit up nice and tall. A very subtle movement here. So I'd like you to exhale, just fold forward. Try to place your heart on top of that yoga block. Now, inhale and reverse it. Try to lift the yoga block up over your heart. Again, exhale, folding forward. And then inhale, lift that yoga block up over your heart. One more time, exhale, folding forward. And now inhale, lift the yoga block up over your heart. Exhale, and then come back to center. Get nice and tall, have the top of your head touching the ceiling. Take a deep breath in, then exhale, rotate to your right as far as you can, look behind you. Inhale, come back to center, and now to your left. Exhale, look behind you, rotate as far as you can. And then back to center. Good, now squeeze the yoga block between your legs. Exhale, back to the right. Inhale, center. And now to your left. Exhale. And back to center. One more time each side. Big breath out. Rotate as far as you can. Stay tall through your spine. And then inhale back to center. And then to the other side. Exhale. Stay tall through your spine. Rotate as far as you can. And back through center. Now we're going to combine those two movements. So we're going to start with the heart on top of the yoga block. Take the yoga block to your right as far as you can. Slowly lift up over your heart. Then over to your left. Coming down through center. Then let's switch directions. Let's go to your left as far as you can. Lift up over your heart. Over to your right. And then down through center. Good. Let's do it again. I'd like you to try to go nice and slow. Really try to spend some time in all of these different positions. Chances are your torso does not spend much time in these positions throughout the week. So we want to spend time in these positions so we can get stronger in these positions and offer more options for your spine on how it can articulate itself when you are moving. One more time, trying to be as big as you can, slow, 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 and smooth. Good. Try to remember to breathe as well. And then really try to see if you can even smile as well. So taking it back, trying to enjoy all these positions. Nice big circles. And exhale. After that, we're going to take these yoga blocks, we're going to place them out in front, right by our ankles here. So we're going to do an exercise for your hip flexors here. We're going to try to get a little stronger through your hip flexors. We tend to be tight in our hip flexors, but not strong. So I'd like you to squeeze your left knee up in towards your chest and hug it. Imagine that you're 5 years old again and this is your teddy bear. Hug it with all your might. Look at your right leg and then slowly lift your right leg up as high as you can and then down softly. We're going to do that 5 times. Lifting up and down. Again, up and down. 2 more times. Be slow as you lift and down. Again, slow as you lift and down. This time, lift and hold. So here we go, lifting up, holding here. As you're holding, try to lift a little higher and a little higher and a little higher and down. Good. Now switch legs. So hug your right leg in towards your chest. Be nice and tall here through your spine. Lift your left leg up as high as you can and down. 5 times, just trying to lift it up and set it down. Lifting up and down, up and down. Good. Now let's lift it up. Let's hold it up. Try to lift it up a little bit higher and a little bit higher and a little bit higher and down. Excellent. So these exercises should challenge you. Okay? Switch over to the other side. This time we're going to do the same exercise but add a twist, or I should say a rotation. So hug your leg in, lift your leg up as high as you can, rotate the kneecap in and out. So this is an axial rotation for the leg, literally trying to turn the kneecap in 45 degrees, out 45 degrees. Good. We're going to do this 10 times. So I'd like you to try to lift your leg up a little bit higher, and lift it up a little bit higher. Rotate in and out as far as you can. 2 more times. Try to be nice and smooth with it. And set it down. Well done, and switch. Okay, hug the other leg Then start to rotate in and out, in and out. Try to lift your leg up as high as you can. Try to turn that kneecap in and out 45 degrees. Keep lifting that leg up a little bit more. 3 more times here, in and out, in and out. Lift a little bit higher. 1 more, and down. Excellent. Beautiful. Let's switch our legs again. So we have our yoga blocks here. You could always start on the lowest level. So I've done this a while, so I'm going to start on the highest level here. And what we're going to do is we're going to do a hover challenge. We're going to lift your leg up and over the yoga block really slowly. Once you clear that yoga block, move the yoga block closer to your hip. That will force your leg to go higher and wider. We're going to do 5 of these. I'd like you to be nice and slow. And just do your best to try to get the yoga block as close to your hip as you possibly can. Excellent. And again, lifting up, out, down, and bring it back. 2 more times here. Really try to challenge yourself. Go nice and slowly. And really find that sweet spot where you're working your hardest to get up and over and back. Excellent. And then we'll switch. So same thing on the other leg. 5 hovers up and over the yoga block. Challenge yourself by bringing that yoga block closer to your hip each time. Go nice and slow. We want to go slow because we want to control our body moving through space. Excellent. Almost there. 2 more times after this one. Excellent. Bring it a little closer. Proud chest. Try not to have your torso move. Last one. Just doing the best that you can, wherever you are, as long as you're challenging yourself, you're doing the exercise perfectly. Excellent. From there, we'll place the yoga blocks off to the side. We're going to make our way onto the floor, and we'll get strong through our spine as we do so. So let's go ahead, let's curl your spine, reach forward, look into your belly button, and now try to roll down 1 vertebrae at a time, and we'll go down on a slow 10. So 10, 9, curl that spine, 8, 7, place each vertebrae down by itself, 6, 5, this is where it's fun, 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. Good. Once we're on the floor, we're going to flip over onto our stomachs and grab those tennis balls. So grab your tennis balls, flip over onto your stomach. So we're going to roll over onto our stomach, and we're going to position ourselves with arms by your side and the tip of your nose on the floor, not your chin, not your forehead, but the tip of your nose. Then what I'd like you to do from this position is to lift your shoulders up as high as you can. Then lift your hands up as high as you can. Then just like we were doing with the legs, we're going to start to rotate the arms. So literally twist the arms in your shoulder side. So back and forth, twisting your arms. As you do this, try to keep your shoulders away from the floor. Your shoulders may want to drop to the floor. Keep pulling the shoulders away from the floor. Also, keep lifting your hands away from the floor. So 10 times here, rotating in and out with those tennis balls. Try to lift your arms up as high as you can. I'd like you to start squeezing the tennis balls now, 50% of your strength. And now 75% of your strength. Last one, squeeze with 100% of your strength. And then set those arms down. Our next exercise, I would like you to imagine that your mat smells. Keep your hands on the floor for this, and just peel your nose away from the mat as far as you possibly can, and then come back down. As you peel your nose away from the floor, keep your chin tucked so that your neck stays in neutral. Coming up as high as you can, and then down. Come up very slowly, and then come down slowly. 2 more times. Peeling your nose away, keeping your chin tucked, and coming back down. This time, peel away and hold right here. As you hold, just try to lift up a little bit higher. Try to peel the nose a little bit further away, and a little bit more, and then come on down. Excellent. Now take your arms out to the side like airplane wings. Same exercise as before. Lift your arms up and rotate your arms as far as you can in each direction. We're going to do 10 rotations here. I'd like you to keep pulling your shoulders away from the floor. Keep lifting your hands up as you are rotating. And then rotate as far as you can in each direction. You're going to hit your limit in each direction. I'd like you to try to work into that limit each time. So ask a little bit more from your shoulders in each direction. Keep lifting your shoulders away from the floor. Keep lifting your hands away from the floor. Now squeeze the balls 50% of your strength. Good. Now squeeze the balls 75% of your strength. Excellent. Now squeeze with 100% of your strength. Rotate as far as you can in each direction, and then set it down. You can put those balls off to the side for our next exercise. We'll come back to these tennis balls in just a bit. We're going to place your hands behind your head like you're relaxing in a hammock. We'll go back to the smelly mat exercise. Peel your nose away from the floor, and then slowly come back down. Again, nice and slowly peeling away, and down. 3 more times. Peel up as high as you possibly can. And down. 2 more times. Good. Last one. Up and hold. Hold right here. Try to lift up a little bit higher. A little bit higher. And then a little bit higher. And down. Excellent. Now let's take those tennis balls one more time. We're going to reach up overhead and try to lift your arms off the ground and rotate. If reaching overhead is difficult for you, take your arms wider to a wide position or back to the T position. So here we go. Nose is on the floor, so your neck's in neutral. Arms up. Rotating 10 times. Try to rotate as far as you can in each direction. Keep lifting those arms up the best that you can. And try to turn the entire arm. So twist the entire arm in your shoulder side. Excellent. Keep lifting those arms. Rotate as far as you can in each direction. Ask more from yourself each direction. And now start to squeeze with 50% of your strength. Excellent. And now squeeze with 75% of your strength. Great. And now squeeze with 100% of your strength, and then relax. Excellent. Now we'll go back to that smelly mat exercise with the arms overhead, or whatever position you can be in. In this variation, we're going to lift the arms first. So lift the arms, then peel the nose away, and back down. Again, arms, then nose, and down. Keep your chin tucked as you peel away. We want to keep the neck in neutral. We want to feel your upper back muscles working here to lift up. One more time, up and hold. And as you hold, try to lift a little higher, and a little higher, and a little higher, and down. Excellent. We'll put those tennis balls off to the side right now. I'd like you to come up to a Sphinx position, which is elbows underneath your shoulders. Press your elbows into the floor and try to press your heart away from the floor. Then look at the horizon here, and we're just going to do some neck nods. Tuck your chin in, then look down the ridge of your nose. Try to to look into your heart. Now, keep your chin tucked as you slowly take your eyes back towards the horizon. Again, chin is tucked, so you're giving yourself a double chin. Slowly nod, look into your heart, and then slowly come back up, look at the horizon. It's a very subtle movement. Tuck your chin, look into your heart, and then slowly coming back out, keeping the chin tucked. Good. But we're trying to strengthen your deep neck flexors here. And we're trying to release some tension on the back of your neck. So all that driving, all that computer work, all that texting makes the muscles on the back of your neck nice and tight. This is going to help release some of that tension. So your chin needs to be tucked. Slowly curl, look into your heart. And keep your chin tucked as you take your eyes back towards the horizon. 2 more times, looking into your heart, and then coming back up, ceiling horizon. Last, look into your heart, keep your chin tucked, looking back to it. Excellent. So now eyes will stay on the horizon, chin stays tucked. I'd like you to lower your heart to the floor, and then press your heart up away from the floor. So again, lower your heart to the floor, then press your heart up and away from the floor. Excellent. Lower down. Now drive your elbows into the floor, press your heart away from the floor. 3 more times, lowering down, and protracting up. Lower the heart down, and then protract the heart away from the floor. Last time, lower down, and now protract away, and lift up as high as you can. Good. We're going to build off of this, where we'll go back to those neck nods, and then we'll do it inverted abdominal. So tuck your chin, look into your heart. Now try to lift your heart and lift your lower ribs, curling your spine, eyes looking into your belly button. And then slowly lay your stomach down, uncurl your spine, eyes back towards the horizon. Again, tuck your chin, look into your heart, lift your lower ribs, lift your waistband up, keep your hips nice and heavy on the floor, and then slowly uncurl, looking back towards the horizon. 3 more times, tucking the chin, looking into your heart, lifting the lower ribs, lifting the waistband, and then slowly uncurling, 1 vertebra at a time. 2 more times, tuck your chin, look into your heart, lift those lower ribs, lift your waistband, look into your belly button, and now slowly uncurl, stomach down, lower ribs down, heart down, eyes to the horizon. Last time, we're going to hold it here. So tuck your chin, look into your heart, lift your lower ribs, lift your waistband. Excellent. Eyes looking into your belly button, hold right here. Press the floor away with those elbows, and hold this curl position as what we started class with. Holding for another 5, 4, 3. Ask more from those abdominals. 2, 1, and slowly come on back. Excellent. Beautiful job. Let's grab our tennis balls. Let's work our shoulders a little bit more here. We're going to come back where your nose is on the floor, not your chin, not your forehead. Your nose is on the floor, so your neck's in neutral. And then we're going to lift your arms up. We're going to turn the tennis balls away from each other. Circle the hands out to the side. As you do so, turn the tennis balls up towards the ceiling. Then bring your hands towards your back pockets and set those arms. Now we'll bring it back, going the other way. So shoulders up, hands up. Turn the tennis balls away from each other. Reach out to the side, reaching up overhead. And then set those arms. Good, let's do that again. So arms first. Turn the tennis balls out second. Circle out to the side. Turn the tennis balls up towards the ceiling. Bring those hands right to your back pockets. Set those arms down. Good. Bring it back. Shoulders first. Hands second. Turn the tennis balls out third. Reaching out to the side. Reaching up overhead. And set it down. Beautiful. Now I'd like you to squeeze with 50% of your strength. So squeeze the tennis balls. Lift the arms up, turn the tennis balls away, reaching out to the side. Turn the tennis balls up towards the ceiling. Bring your hands towards your pockets, set those arms down. Take a deep breath in and out, and return. Shoulders up, hands up, turn the tennis ball down, squeeze 50% as you reach forward like you're diving into a swimming pool, and set those arms down. Beautiful. Let's do it again, 75% of your strength. So lift your arms up, turn the tennis ball down, circle out to the side, turn the tennis balls up towards the ceiling, bring those hands towards your pockets, set them down. Beautiful. Now lift your shoulders, lift the hands, turn the tennis balls all the way around, reaching out to the side like you're diving into a swimming pool, keep squeezing those tennis balls, and set those arms down, and breathe. One more time, squeeze the balls with 100% of your strength, lifting up as high as you can, turning out, reaching out, squeeze, 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 hands up as high as you can, shoulders up, hands up, and then set it down. Take a deep breath in and out, and return. Lift your shoulders, lift the hands, turn the tennis balls out all the way. Squeeze 100% of your strength as you're reaching forward, up overhead, and then set those arms down on the floor. Well done. From here, I'd like you to make your way up onto your forearms and your knees, and grab a yoga block. So forearms, knees, yoga block on top of your hips. Take your right leg out behind you and up as high as you can. We're going to rotate your leg here like we were rotating your arms before, and then also rotate your leg in the seated position. Lift your leg up as high as you can, and then turn the kneecap in and out as far as possible. We're balancing the yoga block on your hips to make sure that your pelvis does not move. Only your leg moves. So rotate in and out, in and out. 4 more times here. Try to lift your leg up a little bit higher. Try to rotate a little bit further in and out, in and out. Almost there. Last one, make it your best one. And down. Great. Now switch. Bring that left leg up behind you as high as you can, and rotate in and out, in and out. Keep lifting your leg up away from the floor. Keep that yoga block nice and still on your back. Rotate as far as you can, each direction. In and out, in and out. Excellent. Can you lift up a little bit higher? Good. Can you rotate a little bit deeper in and out? 3 more times here. Lift your leg, rotate in, rotate out. Last one, make it your best one, and down. Great. You can take that yoga block off of your back. Keep it nearby because we'll use it in just a second. Come up onto your hands and your knees here. So now what I'd like you to do is get your wrists underneath your shoulders, kneecaps underneath your hip sockets. And we're going to do some scapular cars here. Or this is another way of saying we're going to roll our shoulders. So bring your shoulders up towards your ears, and then up towards the ceiling. And then squeeze your armpits towards your pockets and press the floor away. Again, shoulders towards your ears, towards the ceiling, then towards your pockets, and press the floor away. Nice smooth circles with those shoulders up towards the ceiling, towards your pockets, press the floor away. One more time in this direction. Ears, ceiling, pockets, press the floor away. And now let's reverse it. So work your shoulders towards your pockets, then towards the ceiling, and press the floor away. Again, pockets, ceiling, ears, press the floor away. One more time. Pockets, ceiling, ears, press the floor away. Excellent. Now what I'd like you to do is take that yoga block, place it back onto your hips. Walk your knees together and take your hands outside shoulder width. We're going to do some hip cars here. So make circles with your hips. So press the floor away with your arms, super strong arms, proud chest. Now take your right heel up as high as Take that right knee out to the side. As you do so, balance that yoga block on your back. Bring the knee all the way up towards your chest, and then knees together. Now switch directions, back towards your chest, out to the side, lift the heel all the way up, and then set that leg down and swing. Left heel up the sides again, knee out to the side, work your knee all the way up towards your chest, then knees together. Now change direction, back towards your chest, out to the side, lift your heel all the way up, and bring it down. Let's switch again. So right heel up the sides again, knee out to the side, work that knee all the way up towards your chest, then knees together, and reverse, back towards your chest, out to the side, lift that heel all the way up, and then send it down. Left leg, heel up as high as you can, knee out to the side, bring that knee all the way up towards your chest, then knees together, and switch. Back towards your chest, out to the side, lift the heel all the way up, and down. Good, now we're going to get a little more specific here. So, right heel up as high as you can, pause. Lift it up another inch. Now bring the knee out to the side 90 degrees, pause right there, lift it up another inch. Now bring the knee up towards your chest, pause here, squeeze it closer towards your chest. Beautiful. From here, take your knee back out to the side 90 degrees, lift it up another inch, and then take the knee behind you, pause here, lift it up another inch, and set it down. Now, left leg up behind you as high as you can, pause right here, lift it up another inch. Then bring your knee out to the side, pause right here, lift it up another inch. Bring your knee up towards your chest, pause right here, squeeze it in, beautiful, and then reverse it, out to the side, pause, lift it up another inch, and then bring the leg behind you, pause right here, lift it up another inch. Beautiful. Let's go back to that right leg, and let's try to be really smooth with it. So, heel up, knee out to the side, nice and smoothly, all the way up towards your chest. Knees together, and then reverse. Knee back towards your chest, out to the side, lifting that heel all the way up, and down. And then reverse it. Left heel up, out to the side, knee up towards your chest, and then knees together. Reverse directions, back towards your chest, out to the side, lifting the heel all the way up, and down. Let's take the yoga block off of your back. Let's make your way onto your back. Take the yoga block with you. Hold the yoga block between your knees, and then take your knees up to 90 degrees. Take your arms out to the side here. Take a deep breath in, and then take your knees over to the right as far as you can without touching the ground. Big breath out as you do so. Now slowly inhale back to center, and then exhale, take the knees over to your left. Just don't touch the floor. Go as far as you can without touching the floor. Inhale back to center. 2 more times each side. So exhale and rotate. Get as close to the floor as you can without touching the floor. And then slowly coming back on an inhale. Go into your left, big exhale out, go as far as you can, slowly. And then inhale and slowly return. 1 more time to your right, exhaling. And then inhaling back. And then to your left, exhaling. And then inhaling back, exhale. And then we'll take the yoga block, place it off to the side. Legs are nice and straight, arms by your side. And end class with some breathing. So take a huge breath in. And then just sigh out. Again, huge breath in. And just sigh out. 1 more time, huge breath in and hold it. So breathe in. And then we're going to hold it for 10, 9, 8. Hold that breath. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and let it go. Excellent. Now we'll do the opposite. Take a normal breath in, and then exhale, squeeze all the breath out. So squeeze it out, squeeze, and then breath in. Again, exhale, squeeze, and breath in. Last time, exhale, squeeze. We're going to squeeze all the breath out, and then hold the breath out. So hold the breath out right now. This is harder than holding it in. Hold it out for 10, 9, 8, keep that breath out, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and breathing in. Good. Let's end it with 3 huge breaths in and out. So big breath in, and exhale, squeeze it all out. Again, huge breath in, and exhale, squeeze it out, squeeze it out, squeeze, 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 squeeze. Last one, huge breath in, and then exhale, squeeze it all out, squeeze it out, squeeze, 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 squeeze. And then just take a moment just to be. Just allow the floor to support all of your weight. And then when you're ready to move, start by wiggling your fingers, wiggling your toes, rolling your arms and your legs from side to side. And then that's it for